Second day in Port Canaveral. We're going to Kennedy Space Center today. It's already very humid. Time to go to breakfast, going to the buffet. We don't have enough time to go anywhere else. Okay, so it was really hard to get to Universal and back from Universal, so it actually ended up being cheaper to take a cab, so highly recommend that. People really know their rockets, but this is the Gemini 2. The last Gemini was decommissioned in 1986. This is the Juno 2. Okay, so here we are at the Rocket Garden. There's information about all of the different rockets that they have behind me. This is the one with the shark on the end. Because I was like, what are those olives on the bottom? They look like pimento stuffed olives. Which is why I'm not an engineer. This place is huge. So they haven't finished designing the Starliner capsule, but here's a mock-up. Time, maybe. There's going to be a rocket launch on Thursday. We're not going to be here, but too bad we missed it. We're at the cafe. They have some hydroponic plants.
This is the firing room. Launch control for the Apollo mission. Mankind is about to lead his...
Okay, so now we're in the Saturn Center. So this is the Saturn rocket. And it's just huge. I don't know how to describe how huge it is. So this is the Fisher Space Pen, which is an anti-gravity pen. I mean, that's obviously not the pen, but... That's the lunar module from the Apollo 14. This is the Apollo 14 capsule. You can get some badge ornaments. Might get my one vacation magnet here. I decided, these are very pricey though, they're like 10 bucks, but I think I decided on that one. It's a really good magnet, like it sticks really well. Artemis launch stuff in here. I want the Space Monkey. $9.99. They got pretty good merch here actually. They have the Space Pen. It's $24.99 if you're interested. I know. These ones are cute though. They're cute. Charlie Brown is mission control. They even have Cat in the Hat in a spacesuit. These are Celestial Buddies, and they have Pluto. He's a dwarf with a heart. They also have Snoopy chocolate bars, and then the Snoopy chocolate bar family. There's a little dress-up costume with a baseball cap, $70 for that. And then there are some space boots and some space gloves. So $29.99, and not sure how much the gloves are. They are $19.99.
Smaller place. And while they are bringing us closer together, they are also enabling us to look further beyond beyond our horizons. The journey starts
right here in front of it, and that is where the shuttle simulator runs. And please be careful as you get up out of your seat since you don't want to hit the overhead compartments.
Okay, so we just got off the bus. This is the Space Shuttle Atlantis area, and there you can see it up there. Looks like the Minions. So this is the memorial space. Okay, we're in the Lego Center. It's like in the kids area, but they have kind of partnered with the Artemis crew to create Lego stuff. So this is the Lego space team, and this is Kyle. And this is Kate, and she is the command pilot. Going into the space shop. Shot glasses are hilarious. How much are they? $9.99. Final stop before we head out is the Hall of Fame. It's getting really hot out. The sun is baking us. It's like 1:30. Nine. This is tonight's menu. Is a choice. Yeah. We're going to leave Port Canaveral soon, but the sun is setting. This is the corn and crab chowder. Add some more passion fruit lime cooler. This is the first time I've been in the theater. We're going to Burn the Floor. This was a really late night one. It's at 9:30. But we only slept like 5 hours last night, but we're going to watch it.
Here we go!
I forgot to film an outro again, or maybe I just didn't have time, to be honest. So this was day 2 of Port Canaveral. We had an overnight, so we decided to do Orlando day 1. And again, it was shortened just because of the weather conditions. We had to go slower on the way there. And then day 2, we decided to do Kennedy Space Center, so we didn't have to worry about being rushed or anything trying to get back to the ship. So Kennedy Space Center was a really great experience. I haven't been since I was probably single digit age, I want to say about 6. And obviously a lot has changed in space exploration since then. So we learned quite a bit. I would say a couple of quick tips. Make sure you pack waters because the grounds are huge. I don't know how to stress how huge they are. Just think about how many rockets you saw in my video, and that was only a portion of the rockets. And just think about how large rockets are and then multiply it by like 1,000. So on top of that, there isn't that much shade, so make sure you bring water again, and hats and sunscreen, and make sure your kids, if you're bringing kids, are all adequately prepared for it because it is quite a big trek. We did take the bus tour, and that was totally worth it. We didn't have that long of a wait time, but for a lot of the other exhibits and things like that, the hands-on experiences, it was really, really full just because there were so many student groups from different area schools and things like that. So we weren't able to do like the flight simulator and everything else that was also included in the ticket. So make sure you do plan ahead if you do plan on doing that you have ample time to wait for those attractions, or maybe you head out there right away to go to those attractions before all of the student groups get there. We did learn quite a bit, and then we decided to actually go back to the ship a little bit earlier. Number one, we didn't want to be late, so I always try to get back, again, always being on my 2 cruises, back to the ship about 45 minutes before the close time of what's on your itinerary, just so that I'm not going to be a port runner and things like that. Things can go wrong. I don't want to be worried about that. So we went back early, and then we had a late lunch on the ship, and then we finished out the evening with dinner, and then we also had a little bit of time to explore the ship, go to a show. Burn the Floor was interesting. It wasn't totally my style of show, if I'm being honest, but again, it's a cruise, so kind of manage your expectations in that way. It's not going to be like Broadway level and stuff like that. Even though people say online that it's Broadway level, just kind of go in with a little bit lower of an expectation so that you will be pleasantly surprised, you know? That's how I always approach life, though. I'm always a low expectations person. And then we also decided to pop up to the dance party. I obviously didn't dance, but I hadn't been to a party yet, and I heard that the parties are pretty epic, so I wanted to check those out. Thank you again for watching, and I will be on tomorrow, hopefully, if I get this thing edited, with the next day, and that will be in the private island for Norwegian Cruise Line. So thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you want to see additional videos. I will be coming out with a lot more travel videos very shortly, actually, because I had an entire summer of travel on the books. So those will be coming out. I also will be doing my unboxings and my spoiler videos, so if you want to see any of those sort of videos, consider subscribing, putting the bell icon, etc. And also follow me over on Instagram because I post more up to date over there. Thank you again. Talk to you later. Bye.